listen, the reality also is this. Any policy that will benefit black people will benefit all of society. Let's be clear about that. Let's really be clear about that. So I'm not going to sit here and say I'm going to do something that's only going to benefit black people.
Karine, San Francisco just held a hearing on reparations for decades of institutional racism, and other cities and states are considering impaneling similar commissions. DC is one of them. Where does this administration stand on reparations for slavery and segregation and similar historic wrongs, specifically pertaining to Black Americans?
So look, we understand that there's a legislation on the Hill currently on the study of reparations, and we think Congress is the appropriate venue for consideration on such action, and so we're going to leave it there for Congress to decide, to let them go through their process that they're taking at this moment. But I would lay out and speak to what the president has done over the last 2 years. When he came into office, he talked about the different crises that this country is dealing with, and one of them was racial equity and racial equality, and fighting for that for communities like the Black community. And one of the things that he did straight away in the beginning of his administration, is he signed an executive order that made sure that across the government that we had an approach that dealt with inequality, that made sure that political appointees in those agencies put that equality lens as they were moving forward with dealing with policy. And so that's important in really getting to the root of that issue. Clearly, that's on the federal level. And just last month, he issued a second order reaffirming the administration's commitment to deliver on that equity. So the president has shown his commitment. He's spoken to this issue that in particular the Black community has to deal with for generations upon generations. So he is going to continue to lift that up. But as it relates to the legislation, we want to leave that in the hands of Congress.
Between the both of them, I think there was a lot more stuttering than actual words spoken, but politicians from either party have not spoken about reparations for Black Americans, yet they can give Ukraine $75.4 billion to date. Israel have received to date $3.3 billion, and from 1946 to 2022, a total of $317.90 billion. Yet, no money for reparations, infrastructure, homelessness, mental illness, no free education, no free health care, housing, aged water pipes that's bursting every other year. Like what? Just imagine how much they've gotten back in resources and interest. This nation has given so much to Ukraine and Israel, and you have to wonder why. You have to question why. Because this is obscene, depraved, and debased in nature. That you are giving billions, not millions, billions, closing in on trillions of dollars between Israel and Ukraine, but nobody is supposed to look at that as weird, as the people within the country can barely pay rent, put food on the table, get medication. There's no way in hell you're going to the hospital unless it's serious and life-threatening. And even then, you think twice. The price of food, the price of gas, the price of everything, the price gouging, the taking advantage. This is sick. We work most our lives for next to nothing, 8 hours a day at the lower end, for them to take our money and give it to them. Used for this government to take and give to their friends and waste. All of these, not millions, but billions and billions, and upticking to $2 trillion. And they get food assistance, health care, refugee support, other humanitarian aid. They get economic support, financial support. $18.3 billion is spent on equipment, weapons, logistics, the Ukraine Security Assistance Initiative. And you know a lot of this stuff is BS. showing how much money has been given out because America will protect those who protect their special interests and who will bend the knee and kiss the ring. It's disgusting. You are giving away to these people what could be used here in this country if you just minded your business and you did the right thing. But oh no, you're so disgusting and soulless and evil and wicked and dirty and filthy that you are willing to do this for the interest of certain companies, people that you're spread eagle for. Yeah, I'm going to leave it right here because just looking at this pisses me off. I'll leave the article in the description below. Go ahead and drop a comment, and I will see you in the next one.